Have you ever made a mistake that turned out to be costly? Like accidentally buying the wrong stock or forgetting to pay a bill on time? Well, let me tell you, those mistakes are nothing compared to the ones you could make with your individual retirement account or IRA. That's right, folks, we're talking about the big leagues of financial fumbles. Messing up your IRA could result in a retirement that's more like a staycation at the local park instead of a luxury getaway on a tropical island. So let's buckle up and get ready to laugh and maybe cry a little at some of the funniest and most costly IRA mistakes out there. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Underestimating your retirement expenses. Picture this, you're lounging on a tropical beach, sipping a margarita, and living your best life. But suddenly, the music stops and you hear a voice in your head saying, "Sorry, we're unable to process your retirement request due to insufficient funds." Cue the record scratch. Okay, maybe it won't happen exactly like that, but running out of money in retirement is no laughing matter. And one of the biggest mistakes you can make with your IRA is underestimating how much you'll need to live comfortably in your golden years. But fear not, with a little bit of planning and a lot of saving, you can avoid this retirement nightmare. Start by calculating how much you'll need to cover 80% of your pre-retirement income. This may seem like a daunting task, but it's all about breaking it down over time. Let's break it down for all you maths wizards out there. If you make a sweet $100,000 a year, you'll want to have about $80,000 per year available to maintain your lifestyle once you're retired. And that's not factoring in those pesky income taxes. But if you're already saving 15% of your income each year, you're already living on roughly that same amount. So it's not as scary as it sounds. You may be asking yourself, but wait, won't Social Security cover some of my expenditures? Well, yes and no. While Social Security can certainly help, it's not going to cover everything. So to be on the safe side, you'll want to save at least $50,000 for each year of retirement to hit that $80,000 goal. And if you're planning to be retired for 20 years, that means you'll need to stock away a cool $1 million in your IRA. But hey, don't panic just yet. By starting to save at a younger age and creating a solid retirement plan, you can make sure that you'll have enough cash to live your best life once you're off the clock. So go ahead, dream big, and plan for that luxurious retirement. And remember, when it comes to your IRA, it's always better to have too much than too little. Not contributing enough to your IRA. Listen up, folks. If you want to live the retirement dream of sipping Mai Tais on a beach somewhere, you need to make sure you're putting enough money into your IRA. And no, we don't mean just throwing in a few spare pennies you found under your couch cushions. The 2023 IRA contribution limit is $6,500 or $7,500 if you're 50 or older. That may seem like a lot, but trust us, it's worth it. If you contribute the maximum amount every year, you'll be building up a big ol' nest egg for your golden years. But here's the catch. If you go over the limit, it's like spinning the Price is Right wheel and landing on a big fat penalty tax. The IRS will charge you a 6% penalty on the excess amount in your IRA for each year it remains there until you either remove it or reduce future contributions to compensate. So aim for that sweet spot and contribute just enough to hit the limit without going over. Your future self will thank you for it. The mystery box. Not knowing what's in your IRA. Now imagine you're digging through your closet trying to find that pair of shoes you swear you haven't seen in ages. As you search, you come across a mysterious box tucked away in the corner. You have no idea what's inside, but you can't resist the urge to crack it open and see what treasures lie within. Well, when it comes to your IRA, you don't want to be in the dark about what's inside. Unlike a simple savings account, your IRA is more like a treasure chest filled with a variety of investments, from mutual funds to stocks to even some real estate investments. But here's the thing, you don't want to be completely clueless about what's in there. You want to make sure that the mix of investments is right for your age and retirement goals. After all, the closer you are to retiring, the less exposure you want to riskier investments. So don't be afraid to crack open that IRA and take a peek inside. Make sure that you have a good understanding of what investments you're holding and that they align with your retirement plans. And if you're feeling a little overwhelmed or uncertain, don't hesitate to reach out to a financial advisor for guidance. Because let's face it, you don't want to be surprised with a box full of clown shoes when you were expecting a pair of sleek stilettos. Letting the tax man steal your thunder. Listen up, future retirees, because this is important. You've been socking away your hard-earned money in your traditional IRA, diligently saving for your golden years. But wait, did you forget something? Did you forget to label your contributions as pre or post-tax? Uh-oh, well that's a gotcha mistake that could cost you dearly. You see, if you don't properly designate your contributions as pre-tax or post-tax, you could be in for a rude awakening when it's time to withdraw. The IRS will be waiting with their hands out, ready to tax your after-tax contributions when they should be tax-free. Whoopsie. But don't fret, my dear retirees, the solution is simple. File Form 8606 and account for those after-tax contributions. It's not the investment custodian's responsibility to differentiate, so the onus is on you. And hey, who doesn't love filling out forms? It's like a fun puzzle game that could save you from an unpleasant surprise down the road. And if you've already made this mistake, well, don't panic. There are corrective steps you can take. Just talk to a qualified tax advisor, and they'll help you navigate this treacherous terrain. Don't let the tax man steal your thunder. Who will inherit your retirement fortune? You forgot your beneficiaries. Congratulations, you've been saving diligently for your retirement, but let's not forget that none of us are immortal, except maybe vampires. And it's crucial to plan ahead for when we shuffle off this mortal coil. One important aspect of this is making sure that your beloved beneficiaries are taken care of when you're no longer around. But wait, before you start penning a dramatic will like a character in a Victorian novel, let's focus on your IRA. Unlike your 401k where your spouse may be the default beneficiary, your IRA allows you to name anyone you choose as your beneficiary. It could be your children, your grandchildren, your partner, or even your favorite pet. Hey, we don't judge. But here's the catch. If you forget to name a beneficiary, or if the person you named has passed away, it could lead to a whole lot of legal messiness and confusion for your loved ones. And let's be real, the last thing you want to do is add to their grief by leaving them with a financial nightmare. So take the time to carefully consider who you want to inherit your retirement fortune. Don't forget to update your beneficiary designations if there are any changes in your life, like a marriage, divorce, or the birth of a new family member. Trust us, it may not be the most exciting task, but it's one of the most important things you can do to ensure a smooth transition for your loved ones when you're gone. Well, folks, we've covered a lot of ground on the mistakes that can cost you big time when it comes to your IRA and retirement savings. From not contributing enough and missing out on those sweet, sweet tax breaks to forgetting to name a beneficiary and leaving your loved ones in a financial mess. These are the kinds of slip-ups that can really haunt you in your golden years. But fear not, with a little bit of knowledge and some careful planning, you can avoid these mistakes and ensure that your IRA is working for you, not against you. So get out there, start contributing, check your beneficiary designations, and stay on top of your taxes. Your future self will thank you, and you'll have plenty of cash to buy that new TV. And if you have any other IRA mistakes that you think can be avoided, share them in the comments below. And if you found this information helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more personal finance tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.